Welcome everyone. Sales cost management will be the topic today we'll be discussing in this video. So agenda is understanding the sources of sales knowledge, very true. Knowledge that leads to a perfect building of new relationships. And relationship is all about how do you know your customers, know your company and know your product thereby. So this is what we will be talking around it. So how to go with sourcing of the sales, probably building up the knowledge, which leads to a relationships. Relationships can only be built if you have sound knowledge about your customers, about your company, about your product. We need to understand our supply chain methods as far as resellers, advertising, the salesperson, the sales promotion that generates sales, what exactly is worth about it, the pricing of our product. Knowing our competition, industry, and economy is a must thing which we just cannot negate, and personal competence and selling thereby. We also need to ascertain the technologies that enhances or probably augment sales and customer service. The internet, world wide web, how we can utilize them to for our growth, for the sales growth, the global technology providers, and the technology etiquettes thereby. So let us begin with the sources of sales knowledge. First and foremost thing is sales training and the experiences that we keep on having it. Yes, all of us are learning or watching this particular video. Why? Because we need to acquire certain sales skills, and that is sales training is all about. And the best method of sales training is to have experience it live. When you actually approach a customer, when you actually make a sale, what are the impediments, what are the pitfalls that one has to meet or encounter? That needs to be understood, and it just cannot be replaced by anything else. The sources of sales knowledge, knowledge which builds relationships. Knowledge increases salesman's confidence. Definitely, yes. If you are knowledgeable, automatically your confidence can soar up. Knowledge increasing buyer confidence in salesperson. More knowledge leads to more sales, more relationships, as the case might be. Yes, what we are looking forward. Know your customers. Find out everything that you can have, possibly have regarding your customers. Know everything that you want. Know your company, general company informations, company growth, accomplishment, policies and procedures, production facilities, and service facilities thereof, which we need to understand. So we have knowing your company is the general company informations, company growth, accomplishment, policies, procedures, production facilities, and service facilities thereby. Then comes knowing your product. Remember, product is what you are making the sale. If you are not aware of the intricacies of the product, you are just not going to make an impact, and forget making a sales. So performance data, physical size, characteristics, how the product operates, specific features, advantages, benefits of the product, how well the product is selling in the marketplace as the case might be. What we are looking forward. This is what product is all about. So knowing your resellers, understand the channel of distribution, know as much about each channel member as possible. Absolutely yes, as each channel member that can be taken care for. So advertising, which aids salesperson, main ingredients of a firm's promotional effort is advertising. Now we can have different types of advertisings. Remember, we can have nationwide advertising. We can have retail-wise advertising. That means locational oriented only. We can have cooperative. We can have co-op or advertisement. That means co-branded advertisement altogether. We are basically sharing the cost. Or we can have co-op in the sense you are advertising and there's an event that has been associated, local event that has been associated. Trading advertisements, industrial advertising, direct mail advertising, and internet advertising, or social media advertising, or online advertising, as the cases might be. We can have such facilities time and again that needs to be understood every moment that comes around it. So retail advertisements, trade advertising, industrial advertising, as the case might be. So let us understand what companies advertise for. Increase overall sales, sales of a specific product, give salespeople additional selling information for sales presentation, develop leads for salespeople through mail-ins, add responses, increase cooperation from a channel member through co-op advertisements, and promotional campaign, educate the customers about the company product thereby, which we need to come forward with it. We just cannot avoid anything less than that. So company advertise because they hope to increase sales, because they hope to have definite informations about sales presentation, because they hope to have a lead generation campaign altogether. So why spend money on advertisement? Because it tells the prospect about the product, what is being launched in the market, where it is accessible from, where you can actually purchase from, reduce any sort of mental dissonance or cognitive dissonance, any sort of rumors. It mitigates all the rumors. It is something which you hear it from the company's mouthpiece, so nothing can go wrong with it. Create sales and pre-sell customers between, even between the sales calls. So basically it is all about sensitizing and generating a market buzz around the product. Sales promotion generates sales, definitely yes. Consumer sales promotion, trade sales promotions, point of purchase display that comes around it. We are talking about self positioning, self facing, as it is visibility in the market is been very easy. The consumer, even if they've not seen the advertisement, will eventually see the product in the shopping mall and the shopping cart. You will have a point of face, a point of purchase display altogether. The premium, the sales promotions of the internet. That is what we are looking forward to it. So actually, is it worth it? Pricing your product, definitely. Price refers to the value or overall worth of the product that attracts the buyers to exchange the money, or something of the value for the product thereby. This is what we are looking forward in the first place. This is exactly how do we go forward to it. So price refers to the value of worth of the product that attracts the buyers to exchange money. And remember something for the value of the product. Let us understand how you will know your competitions, how will you eventually find about your industry and where the economy is heading. Understand these competitors' pricing, policies, practices, what the government is thinking, what are the incentives the central government or the federal government might perceive, where can you get a ready-made availability of customers, can you look into it, search it out. So yes, your dissection of the competitors, your industry and your economy will actually benefit you in the longest of the run. So next is all about personal computers and selling. You know, the 10 PC application includes customer profiling, lead tracking. This is what we call the CRM, the customer relationship management that comes around it. The lead tracking, the call report, the sales forecast. If we can have these things fragmented, and there are many productivity apps, there are many customer relationship management apps which is available in the online fashion, which you can access, download it, and probably use the free version for a certain period of time before you get a hack of it and go for the paid version. But this, there are definite free apps which is available, which is doing good, relatively good for a small scale organization, or should I say a retail outlet. So sales data analysis, sales presentation, time, territory management, order entry. We are talking about everything in terms of travel and expense report, checking inventory and shipping status thereby. We need to understand what we are doing right and how we are going forward towards it. This is the requisite quantum that we are looking at after all. So let us proceed. How do we go across with it? What should be done and how do we go about it? PC applications are focused on customer focus. You know, here are the 10 application in order to use. Somewhere down the line is your customer profile that needs to be taken care of, the lead tracking, the call report, as the case might be. Where are we? What are we doing? How do we go about it? Is it good enough? Is it fair enough? So sales data needs to be understood time and again. Sales presentation, time, territory management, order entry, travel and expense report, checking inventory and shipping status thereby. This is what we are looking forward at the end of the day. Please remember, this is what we are looking forward. So knowledge of technology enhances sales. Definitely yes. If you can utilize technology for your benefit, you believe me or not, this might actually give that wow moment to your end customer. So personal productivity is all about contact management, calendar management, automate sales plan, tactics, tickets, geographic information system, and computer-based presentation, as the case might be. If you are looking out here, how do you come across it? This is what we need to understand. So we'll talk about the contract management, calendar management, automate sales plan, tactics, tickets, geographic information system, computer-based presentation, and then thereof. So knowledge of technology, which can enhance not only customer experiences but probably increase sales also, is the communication that comes around with the word processing, email, fax capabilities, support, customer order processing, legal support, service support, salespeople, mobile offices. Therein, what we are looking forward every now and then. This is exactly that is coming across with it, right? So we should be encouraged to do so every moment and all. Talking about internet, the online sales, the World Wide Web, how do we utilize it? And it's a whole thing that can be done. I've deliberately put up a word of a surfer, with the surfboard. You can surf the World Wide Web. It's like an ocean out there. You can have a dearth of knowledges then and there. So we'll talk about the internet, the World Wide Web, the online portal, the social media apps. We talk about the web page, your websites, the links that is there in the hashtag that is there, the surfing of the internet will give you a lot of information. There will be no dearth of information, and you will be directed to a lot many uh, pertinent productive sites which you can utilize for the benefit of your own sales. Technology etiquette, let us understand that netiquette, as the case might be. Etiquette is what I would use as a term for etiquette on the internet. Cell phones, so when to call, when not to call. If prior to the call, if you do not know the person, can you send a message? Probably that would be appreciated. Voicemail, probably, definitely it can be a voicemail stating whether you are available or not. Faxes, that is there, that is present out here. Speaker phones, conferences call, that comes helps you in attaining what exactly is to be done. It also keeps your hands free, and probably you can keep a note of what exactly is being talking about it. So next is the summary. Now we will love to take about the major selling issues. Now company knowledge includes of a firm's things. What does it all about it? We are talking about firm's history, the company's development practice, the procedures, the products, the distribution, the promotion, the pricing is what we are all interested in. If we can have a tap on it, we will doing a wonderful aspect in. So what are the essential things that we need to require? We need to know is the history, the development practice, how did it evolve of late, procedures, product, distribution, promotion, and pricing thereby. We'll talk about the major selling issues to reduce conflict and aid channel members in selling products, advertising, sales promotion aids, pricing allowances, national, retail, trade, industrial, direct mail advertising create demand for products, and powerful selling tools in sales presentation. This is what we are looking forward to, a powerful sales tool in sales presentation, as the case might be. So this being the penultimate slide, we like to give you, I am trying to hammer what are the major selling issues. Salesperson should be confident to discuss price, confident to discuss discounts, and probably confident enough to have extend some sort of credit policies with the customer. And these are the words where we are talking about EMIs, equated monthly installment. Success and sales require knowledge of many technologies used to sell services, customers, and things like that. This is what we are looking forward to. Types of prices is what we are talking is the list prices, standard prices, net prices after discount. Remember, zone prices based on geographical location, freight on board shipping point, which the buyer's price, of freight on board on the destination point, which the seller price. So these are the various types of pricing that we can discount or probably can come into contention where there is any confusion, or probably where there is any bargaining. We can bargain about the price upon this thing, being on list price, net price, zone price, FOB shipping point, FOB destination point, wherein the respective person will be talking and playing with it. With this, I come to an end of this presentation. I'm sure most of you have understood as to what sales cost management would all about be. Thank you once again for watching this video.